So next one I want to do here, I have my shirt off because I want to show you the rib positions on the dead bug exercise. Dead bug is a really typical core exercise you see done, but commonly people aren't doing it right because they don't know how to brace their core properly, they don't know how to breathe, and they don't know how to create intra-abdominal pressure. So today in this video, we're going to cover it, and I'm also going to show you some progressions for the dead bug that you can use in your programming. Before we make anything really complicated, we want to start with the basics. So first thing is being able to sit here with your feet flat on the floor and breathe and feel your belly, ribs, and chest expand. Okay? As we exhale, if you push your fingers on your hands, you should feel that the ribs move down and back, kind of like they're pushing into the back of the floor. What we see commonly with this, and I want to make sure that we're not doing this, is as we exhale, we feel the pelvis rotate under and the low back kind of smashes into the ground. That's not really what we're looking for. We don't want to see, okay? It's bracing from the wrong place, and it's putting pressure on the low back in just ways we don't really want. We want to think about more drawing the belly button in and bringing these ribs down. Okay. One way we can help with the natural curvature of the spine is to just clasp the hands, okay, and keep the elbows bent, reach the shoulders forward. So we have here, that's a flat spine, and then we have how our spine's supposed to be shaped, reaching forward or protracting the shoulders, giving you a little bit of curve with the thoracic spine of the upper back. You'll notice the backs of the shoulders touch here, and if you just lift them off, okay, then you're in the right position. The next thing to think about is the low back. So the low back right now should have a small space between the ground and the low back. Don't want it smashed in. Okay? And then you just practice breathing from there. Inhale, exhale. And we're using our exhales to be long and slow because as we exhale, we should feel the ribs moving down and back. As those shoulders kind of come forward, you'll feel that counter relationship. The upper back's coming this way and the shoulders are going this way, and that helps create that natural kind of curve that we're looking for with the rib position. Okay, when you do that, just by doing that, you're going to feel the abdominals. So let's do that one more time. Hands up, big breath in. Exhale. Okay, and you'll notice my belly button draws in. It doesn't push out like this. Again, one more time if you watch. Okay. For some people, just holding that for 10 seconds is going to be enough to give them quite a core workout. We don't need to overcomplicate this. Breathing, and don't underestimate the power of this. Breathing, teaching yourself about intra-abdominal core pressure, where the ribs should be, how to move the ribs with your breath, specifically your exhale, is extremely important. And think of it as a foundation. You need to learn how to do that before we start doing any rotation, dead bugs, sit-ups, crunches, whatever it is that you want to do in your core training. So let's say we get that. Next thing we could do is I like this reach position. We breathe in, exhale, got the ribs down, shoulders are reached out, and my belly button's in, so I feel all these abdominals. And then what we can do is we can lift one leg at a time. Other leg. I'm using my breath as a way to create tension. We could do both legs. Okay, making sure that the low back's not excessively arching, but it's not slammed in. Whatever pressure you have into the floor when you're like this, that pressure should stay the same throughout the entire movement. So after we go through our single leg, double leg progressions, which may be a couple months away for some people, that's fine. We want to breathe in, exhale, get in the position, and then we can elevate both legs. We could grab our yoga block. I like two places for tension. I like between the knees, taking a yoga block, putting it between our knees, and I like having a yoga block in our hands like this with the elbows bent and turned in. Okay, so we've got that same pressure. Exhale as we push, we reach. Now we're keeping the belly button drawn in, making sure that we're squeezing the elbows together, keeping pressure in the low abs, touching, and exhale on the way up. That is a very challenging movement. And we come down, we'll do it again, nothing changes. You should feel the core engaged the whole time. Touch lightly and exhale up. Okay. Even before that one, if you just wanted to go hands, you can leave your feet on the floor. Exhale, belly button in, feel that upper back pressed into the floor, and we're just reaching, practicing external rotation, moving those scapulas out of the way, working on our reach, improving the health of our spine, decompressing our spine, and learning how to control our core and our ribs and our pelvis with exhalation through pierced lips, trying to hit the ceiling, as well as moving slowly so we can really make sure that we're feeling it just in the core. We shouldn't be feeling too much in the hips. That'll happen if you try and straighten your legs. Keep your legs bent. Just really get a feel that all of this stuff is working and the ribs are moving down and back, okay, and not flared up like this. This exercise, like I said, you may spend quite a bit of time on the first modification, which is just laying on your back, feet on the floor, hands in that reach position. But I promise you, take your time and really master that one before you even start lifting one leg, moving the hands. We really want to teach that intra-abdominal pressure. It carries over to every single thing that you will ever do regarding exercise, FRC training, mobility, sports, rotating. It's the centerpiece for everything. So get really good at that. Enjoy the exercises and take your time.